I think the last link I made somehow ended up being like a collaboration link, which messed things up, but it should be okay, right? Let me see. There we are. Whew. Let's see. It's too high. At least it feels too high. Should be somewhere around here. Can I turn it? I don't think so. I'm gonna stick with it. Hold it. Hold it. Oh, okay. We are live, at least. Standing 1, 2. Hello, people. How are you? Give me a chat so I know at least you guys are here. Konnichiwa. Is there a translation thing in the beginning or no? Maxi, did you write in English or in Japanese? Which one? Could I at least share this one? Oh, hello, people. You guys are starting to gather up. Here we go. Let's talk Akki versus Mei. ChocoPro. Okay. Hey, Red. Oh, wow. Is there an auto translation app now? Because there's like a translation thing in the beginning and it says, hey, Akki in Japanese. So, is that a thing? Shoot, should I tweet out if you want, or Insta or something? Should I put something on Insta? Maybe on my stories. I don't do stories. Maybe it's good to do stories. Hold on a sec. How would you even share a link on Insta? Is it even possible to link Insta? 本当ですか？私のなんとかそういうことは。Oh, wow. So it is auto translation. So I think you are typing in English and I am reading it in Japanese, which is ridiculous. Also, how do I turn it off? Because I will not be able to read most of your comments if that happens, right? I won't know. It will all be in. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Okay. So what I'm seeing right now is in Japanese. And I think because of the setting of the phone is in Japanese, so you see it's auto translated. Hello, Faint. But on my end, I'm seeing the comments in English because my phone setting is in English. I think, at least. That's incredible. Really, I haven't had it happen on my end, but I noticed Sakura-san reads my comment quickly in Japanese. Yes. Okay, then. It's solid then. But yeah, people, it's been a while. I think the last time we talked was in US. Me and May were my best bros were doing the US tour, and we streamed from Sakura-san's house. It is fun talking in this sense. First and foremost, if I'm being really honest, I'm used to talking with someone when I'm doing live streams. It just is because I always do it with Sakura-san or May or somebody. When I'm just talking by myself like this, I end up becoming quiet. Like I end up talking to myself, and if I'm talking to myself, it ends up being quite philosophical because really start talking to myself, as in having a dialogue with myself. But I know all of my own, how should I say, like shortcomings and basically things that I talk around or circle around, so I do not get caught basically with a with a shitty or unpar opinion or thinking or the things that I've just you know neglected. And when I do that, when I talk to myself, I can do that. So I end up being overly honest when I'm talking by myself, even to the point that it's to myself is not really entertaining a lot because I am being too honest in my in my own defense. I just end up being that way. I can't. Brooks, there's a Brooks in here. Alrighty, welcome. Oh yeah, how did you enjoy Rochester? I believe that was part of your tour. I used to go to school there a while back. It was like a town from like a movie set from a town. Like it was too small but too diverse and too perfectly made. Everything was clean. It looked like they made the house 3 months ago. Like all the houses, every house had a different design, different color. We were in Webster, like not even like Rochester, the smaller town Webster right next to it. It was adorable. Like I would have loved to stay for a night and just explore the whole day. But we were, we had a flight next morning back to Japan, so we ran in. So I'm gonna champagne ready to celebrate when you beat me. I mean, champagne is too much. We can have a beer. May ain't that hard. um, but yeah, it's fun. It's finally happening. It's genuinely is enjoyable. I'm enjoying the time that up to the match. I think I will enjoy this time as much as I will enjoy the match. I genuinely will because I have a weird relationship with nervousness. Um, as in, if I want to wrestle a match, if this it's a match that I want to wrestle, I get nervous that turns into excitement as close I get to the match itself. Really, like same. It was the same with 500. It was the same with when we wrestled Best Sports versus Yakin. It was the same for all of my championship matches with Super Asia, which feels like ages ago. I mean, it really was. It was what 2023, right? So 3 years. That's a long time. 3 years is 1/10 of my life. Wow. Okay. Mm, but yeah, so I'm enjoying the time right now. The I can see May being a little bit more nervous from the way we've been interacting these days. But my own nervousness has been turning more and more into excitement as we go and get closer to the show itself. So I was wondering, you typically toss me around like a 5 pound bag of flour. How do you figure she'll overcome the strength advantage? May is a mini. I do have a strength advantage, but I think May is used to it. I mean, anybody she wrestles has a strength advantage. Literally everybody, unless she's wrestling Chiyu and Rin. Even Rin has a strength advantage. I think she throws her around, but unless she's like wrestling like Darijo kids, which she tries to bully them with power, I see it always. It just May has inherently had that forever, and it's one of the things that I genuinely enjoy about May is that she has not changed. Like you see wrestlers that are small, mostly even in Joshi or guys, it doesn't matter. You see them incorporate more and more a bit more powerful moves. If they cannot do like a slam or a lift, it end up being into like dangerous strikes, knees or jumping strikes or top rope moves or stuff like that. It feels like at one point where the power balance becomes so much that you feel like you need more. It just is. You can literally look up any and all wrestlers. Like one of my favorite wrestlers, Yoneyama Kaori. Yoneyama Kaori has incredible strength and size disadvantage to anybody she wrestles. But on the other hand, when she really gets mean, she starts to blow your head off with running knees and using her weight as sentones and stuff and top rope sentones. Like she has big moves that she can, if it really becomes important, she can go for it, which I enjoy. I love wrestling her. But on the other hand, May is coming up in 8 years of wrestling. In literally in like what, a week now. The day we are wrestling, it's our anniversary show, literally. In 8 years, you have seen her become champion. You have seen her face incredible places. She have had big matches in like other companies or ChocoPro included. She has not tried to add it. She had not tried to add anything that makes up for the strength disadvantage and size disadvantage she have had, which is to me incredible. Like it's genuinely intriguing that she just doesn't do that. Just doesn't. And I think there's a reason because I think she have found different things that makes up for that. She doesn't need that power specifically. She wrestles in almost charm, I must say. I mean, the word might be a bit different, but think of it like she have found a way to make her opponent wrestle her the way she wrestles. She just has that. You can see like anybody. Mao wrestled her, Minoru Suzuki wrestled her, Masa Takanashi have wrestled her, Chris has wrestled her. Like anybody and everybody just kind of ends up being in her world. She just has that. And as long as she can do that, she doesn't need that. Oh, she is stronger. Like she can slam me. I am 90 kilograms right now. How much is that? Like 200 pounds, give or take? 210? But she can slam me. She can slam most people, actually. So, deceptively strength wise, but not really like traditional strength, if that makes any sense. Uh, mm, so, I don't think she's like lacking. It's just that I have my own strength and she has her own. Incredibly quick, incredibly opportunistic, incredible, very counter based, more so than anything. Just a little goblin who's running around and hard to catch or bending the rules. Let's be honest. Not Hoshtango. Hoshtango would be difficult. I think she cannot grab him if that makes if to slam him. Pleasantly surprised to see a morning stream. Yes, Tex. I am making a point to do it. I wanted to do it in the morning. I didn't want to do it in the night because if I'm gonna talk to you guys, I would much rather get you at your time than like do a stream where you're just waking up. So I wanted to do a oh, I wanted to do an English only stream for all of you guys, and have fun, talk to you guys. Surprised to see. Yeah, I think Ostango still wrestles every now and then. I mean, he's not a full time wrestler from like so many years ago. He just wrestles like here and there every now and I see him sometimes. But he's like what, 60, I think. So I'm happy he doesn't wrestle a lot. Actually, it's incredible that he even does. I think he had an injury 3 to 4 years ago, something broke or something. And he was in the hospital for a long time. He's a big dude too. He was a sumo wrestler, a sekitori actually. Like he was a very proper sumo wrestler who went quite high. But yeah, so um, the thing about Mei and Akki, like this match, that is the most fascinating to me is that we haven't wrestled a single since like ChocoPro 7 or something. It's been 6 years since we have wrestled each other. Like we don't even wrestle in tag matches. It's so rare. I think I've wrestled her in total, like for like a minute or something, like 3 times in this whole thing. We just don't. I think Best Bros really became such a team that we just don't end up wrestling each other. It is really like hard to believe almost, at least from my point of view. Like ChocoPro is a very small team. There's like what, 8, 9, 10 of us. So the fact that we have never really wrestled this way is just ridiculous to me. Like I've wrestled Sakura-san how many times now? One, two, three, four, 3 or 4 times in the same time. I wrestled me in that one single at like ChocoPro 7 or 9 or something like that. And in ever since we became best bros, because we became best bros right after, and in like May 30th that year, so 3 months, give or take like 25 ChocoPros or something. And haven't wrestled since. I've seen her like change as a wrestler. I think she has seen me change as a wrestler as much as I have. Um, we have seen the world together, literally, traveling around. I have so many, like, how should I say, embarrassing pictures and embarrassing moments and embarrassing things. Like I've seen her at her best and worst. Um, she has seen like literally, like she's seen me hungover, barely alive at airports. But ChocoPro has many guest wrestlers though. True, true. But even if we do have many guest wrestlers, I've wrestled all of them. I've wrestled Chon in singles like how many times? Five, six. Same with Hagane, same with Fujita, same with anybody and everybody. The only person I haven't wrestled in a singles as much as May is Chris. Chris Brooks is the only one. But I've wrestled him in tags so many times. We have beaten the hell out of each other for so long now. Like we have had CDK versus Best Bros. We have had the first ever title defense we had was Unamon and Chris. Uh, I've wrestled him. I don't like apart from since like we tagged as Best Birds, what, like 6 months ago, 5 months ago. Ever that was the first time I was tagging. We just don't tag. We've been wrestling each other all the whole time. I've wrestled Hosh Tango way more than May actually, quite a bit actually with May. But like I think it's some teams just become synonymous, and I think Best Bros became that. Like we forget it, but when Best Bros don't tag, like when May was champion, I think we tagged like twice in a year or something. When we don't tag for a long time, we just don't tag. Or we are really tagging and we are champions and all that. Or like it just goes one way or the other. Because I think Best Bros are like almost like an independent wrestler in itself. Because when you have them, you use them, and it just becomes a thing. Like May becomes secondary and Akki becomes secondary. It just happens that way. At least it feels like that to me. Yeah. But Chris has, I think it has me and Chris has kind of evolved in our relationship as wrestlers and as people. I still feel quite rival to him. We still fight. We just don't beat each other up. Like um how should I say? But I think the way we are now, the possibility of us wrestling in a single is more than the way we were before. It was very charged and difficult. Ah, Kachan, this. ありがとうございます。 名前可愛いですね。かっちゃんです。こんにちは。But yeah, I think we can. I feel like we get to interact way more in wrestling now than we did before, which I like. Either tagging or wrestling into each other. It was fun wrestling him though. While we did Gato Rhapsody, him and Kaho were a nice, cute team. Mm. But yeah, the thing I want to talk about, really, the point for Akki and Mei to me is that these 6 years have been quite like a own itself part one. It feels like to me, and when I say part one, the only way I feel about it is that I think something is changing because of this single, and I think if we have done 500 and wrestled and May would hadn't been sick, I think it wouldn't have changed. I think it did change because May could not wrestle that day, and the match became more than it was. It was just a match that I think we at 500 it was very, at least to me, felt like the match I can do at 500, the match I most can do. But on the other hand, now because it couldn't happen, I think 500 completed in itself with Sakura-san, which felt even more destined almost. It felt like it had to be that way. There could not be any other match. Even Aki versus May just didn't suit now. When I think about 500, it just feels like that wouldn't have been it. I think me versus Sakura-san really was the, at least for me personally, that was the match that really concluded all those years for me, those 6 years for me. And now, because Aki and May is really becoming personal, it's not about ChocoPro now. It's about us. Like, it's basically, we do this. The Shinju Face in May happens every year now. It's our birthday show plus like May's anniversary, which is, it's May's anniversary is 27, her birthday is 30th, my birthday is 30th. And then it became like, it's such a collaboration of Bass Pros and May together. But more so than May, because it's her birthday and her anniversary. But because it's happening on an anniversary and in a singles way, I think we're gonna move on to in more of a, like more of a mature side as a team. At least it feels like to me. It feels like a new thing might, in genuine, start from it. I think the, because we didn't wrestle for so long, it became a thing in itself that we didn't wrestle, and we just, it just kept going. And now we are here, as in, um, the, I think when the singles happen, me and May wrestling might become more of a thing, or me my own singles become more of a thing again, or May singles. I don't know how it moves from here, but I feel like for myself, it is a thing that is important. It feels like a really necessary step in moving forward. Because let's be honest, Best Bros have kind of stagnated since we did our last title, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I just feel like that's just the that's just the way things go. Once you get to a certain point, and I mean in every sense. I mean in career. I mean in quality. I mean in technique as a team. I mean once you have like enough that you can kind of, you know, you need proper challenge to push further. If you can win just by this, then you kind of don't need extra things. And I think, at least I'm thinking right now on my feet, that we feel stagnated ever since we dropped the belts. I mean, best bros are best bros. We can do the matches. You will enjoy our matches. But to really have that heart wrenching, will it or will it not kind of moments, since we used to, the last time we were champions and we kept it all the, like, it was incredible. The last time we were champions was beautiful to me. We only had like 3 to 4 matches, but all of them were an incredible challenge of a kind where it was just hard to live up to them. You have to perform at such a level every time, and it was so exhilarating to do that, because the expectations were very high, and our expectations to ourselves were very high, but we just couldn't see our end as to how much we can push ourselves and innovate, or just become a team that nobody else is like. And now it just doesn't feel that way. We can just kind of cruise. Even like sometimes we do some crazy stuff when we do like foreign tours. Like this America tour was really fun, because we ended up doing quite quite a lot of new and exciting things in this. But ChocoPro is just where we are at. That's just where it matters. And this seems like better timing. It does, yeah. The promo. I would love to see you in more singles. Or yeah, that's singles too. But it's just, I think for both of us, we need to. We've been like kind of cruising for the. I mean, it's true. I got hurt 2 years ago, and I'm almost like completely okay now. So that can also be said a little bit. I was also busy with different projects, busy with the documentary that we were taking, busy with India, which I still am. But still, I think like we haven't pushed ourselves quite a bit. And I think this match will be the catalyst for that, for me, and I think for May too. Catalyst for Best Bros, catalyst for trying and doing more things. Yeah, that's what it feels like, at least to me. Also, it just means a lot. I mean, I don't think I can find a more meaningful match. Ooh, uh, Chopper is going above, and I think our from the vibrations, I think our windows were shaking. At least it felt like that. But yeah, like being a musician, it feels like your work. No need to change the presentation. True. I enjoy Best Bros. I really do. Like, why do you think we do the foreign tours? One of the biggest reasons I do foreign tours, not just singles, but with Best Bros, is because I enjoy them. I really do. I do enjoy the hits. I do enjoy what Best Bros are right now. I do enjoy the time we spend together in inside from bell to bell. Generally, like the entrance time, I enjoy all of it. But I also really, really enjoyed when we used to push ourselves. It's really incredible to have an incredible album, but it's more incredible to have three or four or 10. It's incredible that everybody who have seen us for the last 5 years get to see a new chapter of us, or somebody who have never seen us before sees us and then goes back and see, oh, they used to do all of that. That's incredible. It's not even like about doing moves or anything. It's just that what we are as a team, what we feel like, what we strive for. What do you feel when you watch us? I genuinely feel like you guy, anybody who watches us having fun is the best to me. But I also feel like every now and then somebody, if they watch us and feel like they can push themselves to, would be nice. It just feels like, I mean, it's a bit, it's almost, it really is not even almost quite a selfish way of thinking, but I'm a performer. I'm kind of selfish by nature. I have to be. That's the whole point of us. It's literally goes, I'm performing, look at me. Like that's just who we are. And I have no, I don't even like, I'm kind of proud of the very fact. I actually want to be more selfish, if I'm really being honest. I have a hard time being more. I want to be more, way more selfish than I am right now. It will be really, like this match actually symbolizes that. In all honesty, I would have much done a dream match of Best Bros, like a team we have never wrestled, or any like incredible feats. This match itself, the fact that I'm wrestling May and we are wrestling together, is actually quite selfish in that sense. I'm thinking about trying to improve and get a catalyst to further myself because of this match, and I'm enjoying the fact that I'm doing it. I should do more of these. A performer being selfish is the you get to enjoy them the most when they are being selfish. It's just what it is. You gotta have something in you to make something that everybody else thinks, nah, come on, you can't do that. But somebody's gotta be, kind of arrogant and selfish to be like, no, 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 I can do it. And if they can, everybody else get to enjoy it. I think it just, at least to me, the best part about this relationship that I think performers and audience have. When I enjoy a book, which I really do enjoy books, for somebody to sit down and think that I'm going to create a world where everything will make sense and I will just write words that will make a new reality in your head and make you believe it and be so invested in it that when something bad happens in that imaginary reality, people would cry and it will be a moment in their life forever. That's arrogant to a point that is hard to imagine. But you can say a better word for it. You can say 1,000 words for it that are different. But to imagine to like do that, it's just incredible. And I think I want to learn to be way more selfish than I am right now. I don't think I'm really painting a good guy picture here. But I said you told you in the beginning, I end up being way more honest when I'm talking alone. It just ends up this way. I can't help it. Usually, artists doing what they love sweetens the performance. Yes, but when I say stagnating, like Red, you were saying, I don't mean it in a bad way. I just feel like it's about time we release a new album. Basically, it feels like a new chapter. It feels like we should. It's a new thing coming to Best Bros. We have created this thing together for the last 6 years, and we are come to a point where I feel we can go further now. I'm 30 now. May is in 8 years of a career. We are as mature as wrestlers as in career we will be. We are kind of at the prime of our career in this. The next 6 to 8 years will be the literal prime of both of us as wrestlers in team or singles. And I think it's about time we put this car in the next gear. And I feel like this match will be that gear. I hope you guys enjoy it. It will be mental. At least it feels mental. I can't even imagine the match. I mean, it's easy to imagine like me throwing me around, but would it be? I feel like it just we haven't really crossed each other's path in so long. I know how she wrestles. I know her timing. I know all those things. But how should I say? Knowing your time, knowing the timing and knowing the tempo of your opponent and your partner is quite different. That's why like tag team matches are hard unless you like they end up being great matches but not memorable. Like very few. You gotta have a little bit of a rivalry and antagonism in you for the matches to be memorable, not just great. And I think we do have that rivalry. We really do. Yeah. I don't get angry often. At May I do. I don't know why that is. It just is. If you're not doing what you love, the fans will know. The fans knows everything. I think and as an audience, I think you must feel this more than I do as a wrestler because the way I look at performances is a bit different. I cannot help it. I think it's the same way where it's like if you are a plumber, your eyes will go to the pipes. I think that's just, or if you're a driver, Your eyes will go to the technique and the steering and the gear timing and the clutch. You just can't help but notice the things that everybody else takes for granted because you're in tune. You see more of what you know, and I think that's just how it is for me. Not in wrestling, by the way, in all performances. I can't help when people perform to really see it in just I like the things I would do kind of. I end up seeing it from a professional point of view. Uh, but I think when you are in an audience, I think you have a more of a hive mind than anything else. Because when you're alone, it's hard to get somebody's nervousness or that somebody is feeling confident or somebody is unsure or like anything. And all of those emotions we give off when you're all one on one, it's hard to catch. But when people are performing or when people are coming out or when people are doing something and there's 20 of you watching, oh, you can get all of it somehow. Somehow you understand all of it way more than one on one, way more. It's like if a performer makes a mistake in one on one, you might not recognize that mistake at all because you don't know the technicality of the mistake. But from the demeanor of the performer itself, you know they something that wasn't supposed to be happen. Something went wrong. You don't know it technically, but you feel it. I think it just is when people come together in a big large group that just happens. You just do. I know it very much. I know it very much because I'm the one who get felt every week, 9 times this month actually, just with ChocoPro. So if you tell me if you fell for the maze jump, well, I don't know what, but I'll be mildly disappointed. True, true. Like if we're talking more straight, because we talked a lot philosophically. I don't want to get in that way more. But if I fell for May jump, that would be just disappointing. I mean, really, it would be. Not just that. If I fell for like Propra or Maypura or Propra is when she's on my like when she does the shoulder back roll thing, or the Propra clutch where she does the helicopter side roll, or Newton, or she can't even do Lucifer and me. I don't think she does Lucifer anymore at all. I think it's just too hard to do. She can't catch my shoulders. These big boys are too big. She can't do this to me. She just can't. She can't do her apple mutilation either because she basically can't catch my shoulders. Her hands I think will finish here. She can't do the thing, so it'll be hard for her to do it. So like it will be difficult for her, I can tell. um what else? If I get caught in it, that'll be quite embarrassing. mm, she does have a nasty submission though. She does like a, the akilok thing. I don't know, the you guys call it akilok, I don't have a name for it, but the half STF turn around into a half Boston I do. She does that on like arms, like catch one arm and then do a leg onto another arm. That is ridiculous. That one I gotta be careful of. My shoulders are strong, but you know, they don't move that much, especially in this area. This I can do, but this area is terrible. So that is the one I'm really, really basically worried about. But I think I have one answer for most of the things he does, and that is a straight chop to the chest. Really. That's just me being really honest. If she can somehow get around that, she'll have a chance to win. Forget about lariats or anything else, or just me throwing around. That one chop. I'm pretty confident in that one. Not just confident because like I can chop hard or something, but just in general. Let me show you guys. I took a video. Uh, I think 2 days ago when I wrestled Suzuki Shin. It was hilarious to me because because hold on a sec. Where we are we? No, no, this, not this. No. Oh. Hmm. Ah, there it is. So we came backstage, and Konigiri Shinsan's daughter was playing with me, and Shinsan came on, and we were talking. Look at this video, by the way. Just, nothing crazy. Just enjoy it. Okay? Ready? Ah, nah. The thing got to you. Nah, I gotta do it in the standing situation so it doesn't get to you. All right? It was so ridiculous to me. It really was. It's basically this into this. Ah, it was fun. And that's not a first. I've done that to quite a few people. And it surprises me because I don't think my chops are that hard. But sometimes they just do look. I forget to like post these pictures. I think I one time did that with like Harashima-san too. One clear chop and stuff like that. But yeah, you can ask May. This would be the thing I would suggest you guys is to just tag her on Twitter and ask her what you're gonna do about this, about my movesets, anything. If I tried like most of the things I normally used to do, I don't do anymore. Like almost all of my moveset is kind of new, but just backbreakers, which I don't even do that often these days. Mm. It will, I feel like, turn into a speed match, which I will try not to. シンはなんだこれっていう感じだ。Yes. Shin was 100% not having it. But it was genuinely my favorite match. I think I haven't had this much fun in a match. Did you see the show? Konigiri was supporting basketball so hard. Changed my world. Really. But yeah, people. Best Bros Wrestling. Ooh. Feels like a long time coming and still feels unreal. But yeah, we gotta wrestle. Do you guys have any questions? Let me know. Because I'll you don't want to compete with May in endurance. I can. May doesn't really have that much endurance. Or I should say I have more. Endurance wise, she's methodical though. Like we don't really realize this because she's very fast, but May has a lot of submissions. We don't want to help May, we want you to win. Don't worry about that. She's like, what the true. Pa, 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 pa. How will you celebrate when you beat May? Oh, I know. It will piss her off the most. Beer with Chris. That's evil. Oh, I had so many. I was gonna say 1,000 things, but no. I think this will be the most hurtful. Right after Shinjuku face ends, uh, beat her, show ends, take my bag, go straight next to Shinjuku, which is where the face is basically. So I'll just walk 5 minutes, sit down, have have beers after beers, post pictures together that we are celebrating beating May. Oh, that be that is Mr. Evil level evil. That is so good. I'm gonna 100% do that now. I haven't really thought about it, but I'm gonna 100% do it now. Alrighty, people. Whew. That's my kind of beating celebration. True. But yeah, people. Alrighty. Thank you very much. I hope you get to watch like a lot more like when May is doing the stream. I hope like uh, YouTube adds a auto translate live thing where it can translate the literal words of what being said on live, so you guys can see like May doing the live streams in Japanese and all that and enjoy it. But I hope it gets there. Thank you very much, everybody. It was fun. Tag me out. Ask me questions on Twitter if you want to. Um, let's talk about this show. I'm gonna make a Akki versus May hashtag so we can really talk about it. I haven't really posted about Best Bros in a long time. I think it's about time we start doing that. So let's have fun. Take care, people. It's been fun. Bye bye. Good night to all of you as well. Take care.